Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the IHSA Class 2A Regional Final. We're coming to you live from Westfield Ford Stadium in Darien, Illinois, for what should be a thrilling matchup between the Hinsdale South Hornets and the Providence Catholic Celtics. Earlier this season, the Celtics came out on top when these two sides met at Providence Catholic. But tonight, the stakes are higher, the stage is bigger, and the Hornets are ready for redemption. Hinsdale South looks to overcome the variables and capture their first regional title in decades, while Providence Catholic aims to prove their dominance over the Hornets once again and keep their postseason run alive. It's intensity, passion, and pride, the kind of soccer only the playoffs can deliver. And you're watching it all live on the Hinsdale South Hornets Sports Network. It's the Hornets and the Celtics with a spot in the sectional round on the line, and kickoff is coming up next here on HSHSN. And we are off. Kickoff is underway as the Hinsdale South Hornets kick it forward to Providence. The Catholics have the ball now, building it up from their back. Good pressure by the Hornets to win the ball back, and now they're on the counterattack. They pass it. They build up, and the ball gets intercepted by Providence Catholic. Throw in Hornets. Catholics have a promising counterattack, but goalie Barnes out quick to wipe it away. They build up. Hornets lose the ball. Left side. Good challenge by Nakamura to stop the Catholic counterattack. We'll see how the Catholics respond. Challenge was too rough by Nakamura. Providence free kick. He whips in the ball. It's in the box. Goalie out quick to hold it. That's beautiful goalie. Hornets now building up the ball from their back end. Ball goes out of bounds. Hornets throwing. Kanyas with the throw. Lou running down. And Catholic kick it out again. Kanyas with the throw in once again. The Hornets are looking hungry. They want to score here, you could tell. The ball is played out by Catholic. No nonsense clearance as the Hornets now get a corner. We'll see what they do with this. Hornet corner goes to the top to Lou. He dances and he shoots, but just wide. That was an amazing opener. Jake Lou has 36 goals GAs this season. He's looking for his 37th and obviously a regional final win. We'll see what he can do during this match. He's looking very exciting though. Catholic with the ball. They whip it forward. Hard attack, but it is stopped by the center back, Nakamura. Good header. The ball is won by Catholic in the midfield. Back out. Strong header by the Catholics. This is looking a little bit like Brazilian football, won't you say? Ball staying in the air. It's finally brought down to the ground by Catholics, who then the Hornets win. That's Ibero waving through the defense to play it back to the middle to Josh Enriquez. Strong kick forward, but a slip up from the Providence Catholic center back as he misses the header. The Hornets win the ball back up. And the through ball is intercepted by the Catholic defense. That one was targeted towards Cañas. And throw in Catholic. That was Sava Nikolic with the through ball to Diego Cañas. And another throw in for the Providence Catholics. Hornets defense dropping down to around the 30. Strong thrower over the defender Nakamura. The Catholics are pressing. Will he win the ball? And it is knocked away by Nakamura. Throw in Providence. You can see the entire Providence team is practically in the box for this one throw-in. There's just the center back lingering in the back. And that was off the hands of Barnes for a corner kick. Catholic. Celtics looking to capitalize early off this one. All their players in. As they run in, the cross comes through. And it is swatted away. Last touch by Celtics. Goal kick Hornets. Ball is quickly played out. And it is lost at the 35. Celtics have the ball. They're pressing up. Celtics now passing it around in their own half. Looking for an opening. They're pressing up. Two defense on him. He somehow slips through them. Celtics, I would say, looking very dominant in the midfield right now. But the Hornets defense quick to shut off that attack. Wow. Great defending by the Hornets. Sava Nikolic going up with the ball. Other through ball. And it was intercepted by the Celtics. That one was targeted towards Diego Cañas once again. Celtics have the ball in the midfield. And it is won by the Hornets, but then quickly taken back by the Celtics. That was a good challenge there in the midfield. He's pressing up with the ball over the head. And he loses it. Once again, Chris Nakamura seems to be the only one stopping everything. That's very good defense by him tonight. Jake Lou has the ball in the midfield. Switches the ball over to Ibero. And the ball is stolen by the Celtics defense, who play it all the way back to their goalie. We'll see what they do here. Hornets have the ball. Ibero with a bit of skill in the midfield to get open. Pushes it out to the left back, who plays a ball overhead, seemingly aimed to Cañas, but just a bit too strong on that one. Providence goal kick. Once again, building it out from their back. Catholics seem to have control of this game, I would say. And that ball is once again won by Chris Nakamura and kicked away by goalie Barnes. That is Aaron Mendoza with the ball. He plays it to the left. Hornets building up. Good footwork there to keep the ball as he plays it forward. And that is Diego Cañas with the ball. He's looking in the midfield, passing back out to the top of the box. That's Sava Nikolic with the shot. Oh my days, what a shot by Sava Nikolic, who just hits the crossbar. The Hornets are looking very promising right now, I would say. That was the ball from Diego Cañas, who won it in the box and plays it back out to Sava Nikolic. Ball just nearly misses the goal. That was a very good challenge. Header there by Chris Nakamura to play it back up. Celtics have the ball in the midfield. Challenged by Cañas to win the ball. And foul by Cañas. Seemingly too aggressive there. Catholics quickly play the ball. Down the wing. The Celtics have the ball. And that is a good challenge by center back Josh Enriquez. Throw in Celtics. Good grab by the goalie. Cañas with the ball. Plays it to Sava, who wins it. Sava driving up with the ball. Jake Lou running on his left. And Celtics with the ball, but just kind of seems to kick it out of there. I don't know. What would you say about the backline's performance here, Marcel?
Well, Chris Nakamura's had a great season this year. He's very fast, very agile. And the goalie, first-year goalie, freshman Patrick Barnes, is very, very good. He has a very good future ahead of him.
Yeah, just a freshman, by the way.
Freshman,
Still
yeah.
4 more years with the Hornets. His very first season, a chance to win the regional final.
Yeah, starting in the regional game as well.
That can also be said for the left back, Grayson Tocares, who's also a freshman. Number 4. Run by the Celtics, but the ball is just hit wrong from the midfield, and Hornets throw in. Celtics with the ball, looking for a promising attack. Junior Diego Cañas with the ball now. Plays it back to Aaron Mendoza Lopez, also a junior, with a fancy touch in the midfield, but seemingly lost Celtics ball. And corrections, it is actually a Hornet throw-in right now. Ball last touched by a Celtics player. Jake Lou looking for the foul in the midfield, and he gets it. Played it just a bit too fast there. Ball back.
Aaron Lopez with the free kick now. Looking to someone. Correction, that is Ethan Abrera with the free kick. Oh, and it was a failed attempt by Sava Nikolic. Jake Lu. Aaron Abrera with the corner kick.
See what's up.
He's looking for someone to score the goal right now. Ooh, and almost headed by Yazid. Chris Nakamura with the ball, a little aggressive with it, pushing up forward. Sava Nikolic, but the ball was stolen. Oh, Sava back with the ball, looks for a pass and a shot, but
Nakamura once again with the strong header to win the ball. Ball now in goalie Patrick Barris's ball hands. Excuse me. Who plays a strong ball up to Jake Lu. Header to Diego Cañas. This is looking promising for the Hornets. Passes it back. Yazid turns, passes it to Floriano. Ball won back in the midfield by Sava Nikolic, who plays it to Cañas. Looking open, he has runs, he has options. Where will he go? He decides to dribble and loses the ball in the midfield. Hornets open a counterattack. Celtics pushing. It's a 3-on-3. And ball won by CDM Josh Enriquez. That is beautiful tracking back there by the Hornets to win the ball back. Diego Cañas. Jake Lu with the ball in the midfield. Plays it up. And the ball lost. Celtics. Strong win there by Grayson. Celtics back the ball though. He drops back. And the ball is won by Sava Nikolic at the 50. He plays it back to right back Floriano Garo, who plays it up to Aaron Mendoza Lopez. And Hornets now seem to be moving the ball around. Ball is won by Celtics. Diego Cañas looks frustrated with that win. Thinks it was a foul. But quickly won back by Christopher Nakamura. He seems to be everywhere tonight. Wow. That is amazing defending there. Clean slide tackle by Chris. Throw in Celtics. Good flick by Catholic. And Aaron Mendoza with a strong challenge to win it. Celtics, however, get the ball back in the midfield, who play it out wide to the right. Ball won by Aaron Mendoza. Just not strong enough of a clearance, and the Celtics get a shot off. Misses. Just wide.
It seems as though the Hinsdale South defense cannot get the ball out of their half.
We have a Hornets player down right now. It appears to be... Can't get a good look here. Appears to be a strategical foul by the Hornets as they now all go back to Coach Danny to talk about game plans. I think it's Ethan. It appears to be Ethan Ibero who was brought down there. Starting to get back up. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him, wouldn't you say? Barrow seems to be fine walking off the field now. Celtics players returning to the field as well. And Hornets take the field as well. It appears that Ethan Ibero is still walking off. Seems pretty hurt there. And it is Captain Alexander Damis to take the field for him. He slots into that left wing, pushing Diego Cañas back to the right. That's his favorable position. We'll see what he'll do there. Good challenge there by Chris Nakamura once again to knock the ball out.
And Chris Nakamura has been on fire today.
Seems to be the only hope for the Hornets defense, would you say?
And so far, all the balls have been going to him. Yeah.
I agree. Have the balls been going to him, or have he been going to the balls? He seems to be everywhere tonight.
Getting philosophical here for us, huh? Ooh, and
Bad header there as Diego Cañas and Celtics player collide. This is a head injury, so they'll both have to be taken off.
ooh, it looks very bad actually. He's been hit in the face. I saw him grabbing his mouth.
Cañas instantly grabbed his face and went down. We'll hope he's okay. Both players seem to be going off the field now as it was a head injury. So per IHSA rules, they have to come off. It looks to be Ethan Ibero taking the field once again. Glad to see him back. Hopefully Diego Cañas is okay as well. Corner Hornets plays the ball, won by the Catholic, and out once again. Other Hornets kick corner. Excuse me.
Another kick taken by Ethan Abrera. We'll see how this one comes out. Seems to be good. And it's, oh my god.
Off the crossbar.
Oh!
And
and it
Celtics
was-
with a mighty clearance out. Hornets still have the ball. Super sub Alexander Damis with the ball played back to Chris Nakamura, who wins it off of Floriano. Celtics pushing up, and center back Yazid is brought down with a swift move, and he is tackled in the box. No penalty, no call. Ref didn't see anything. Ref says play on. The boys play on.
So,
Jake Lou pushing up. He's a one-man show. He has players running to his right, but is he going to pass? And he takes it up on his own. He's dribbling. And he's brought down in the penalty box. 2 challenges. Ref says play on. We're going to be having a physical match, guys. Ref is not having any of it. What do you think, Marcin?
the ref seems.
I don't know. Ball won there by Chris Nakamura, who pushes it up. Celtics ball forward. Offside there on the Hornets. Celtics ball. That was Jake Lou who was offside.
Chris Nakamura with the clearance. Throw in. Catholics.
Thrown by the Celtics. Ball kicked out by Grayson Tocadas. Strong thrown there by the Celtics. Who play it back. Ball to the middle. Won by Alexander Damas, who pushes the Hornets up. Other Celtics. Excuse me. Other throw-in Celtics. Corner by the Celtics. Last touch by a Hornet. For sure, it was Floriano Garro. The ball being played around. And it is not a goal.
No goal.
The
No.
ball stays in the goal
No
line.
way.
Wow. What a
Wow.
play we had.
What a save by Patrick, the
There it is.
goalie.
Ball played up to Jake Lou, who takes him up on his own. It's a one-on-one. Will he pass? He doesn't need a pass. The slide tackle put in. Jake Lou with the goal! Jake Lou with the goal. Jake Lou takes it up all on his own off of the controversial goal line clearance from the Hornets. Jake Lou all on his own. That is why he has 36 GAs this season, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, 37 GAs. Jake Lou. Amazing counterattack by the Hornets to win the ball. Jake Lou, once again, just spectacular. And the ball won there by Chris Nakamura, who plays it to Sava with a back heel to Diego Cañas. Flashy pass there. What will Diego do with it? He plays it to the middle to Jake Lou. Jake Lou pushing up. Aaron Mendoza on his left, and he loses the ball. Ball played. Celtics. Good win there by the CDM Josh Enriquez, who plays it to the middle to Diego. Won by the Celtics. Won again by Aaron Mendoza, who pushes it up. Ball directs it to Jake Lou, who headers it backwards towards the Catholic goalie. Celtics with the ball. They lose it quickly. Ethan Ibarra pushing up the wing. He's looking techie. And he passes to Jake Lou. Ball threaded perfectly. Jake Lou with the shoulder, but ultimately won by the Celtics. Chris Nakamura, once again, wherever the ball is, he's there. Seems to be covering everywhere as he pushes up to the 20. Leaving Yazid Amaro as the only defender. Celtics. Ball played through, won by Grayson Tocadas, who plays it up on his own, and ball out of bounds for a Celtics throw-in. Diego plays it up to Jake Lou, who once again tries to dribble around the midfield. Ball lost and foul on Jake Lou. Celtics with the ball now. We're going to capitalize off this. They just seem torn today. I mean, what can you say, Marcin? I would be as well if that wasn't allowed as a goal.
Yeah, with that goal, I would be very demoralized.
I'd say so as well. They seem to be getting shut down as well by our defense.
Jake Nakamura still on fire, blocking all these passes, getting very interceptions.
Very physical, very aggressive. We love to see that.
That is what the South defense does need.
Sophomore as well. We get to see 2 more years of him. Very exciting. there seems to be called a challenge. Excuse me, foul by the ref. As the Celtics have the ball now at the 45. Played a bit too fast there. Ref tells them to slow down as they prepare for another kick. Oh, ball overhead. That is stopped by Floriano Garo and then kicked away by Ethan Ibero. Another overhead ball seems to just go out of bounds for a Hornets goal kick. Hornets pushing up with the ball now. Ball at the legs of Sava Nikolic, who plays it directed towards Jake Lou, but it was won by the Celtics defense. Azid with the ball, pushes it up. Hard kick over there to Diego Cañas, who just seems to get the wrong touch on it. But it is quickly won by Josh Enriquez. Has a lot of room to work with. Plays a beautiful ball over to Ethan Ibero. What will he do with it? Ethan Ibero whips it in, directed towards Diego Cañas, but just goes out of bounds for a Celtics kick. Good grab there by Hornets keeper Patrick Barris, who plays a strong kick out to around the 15 to Jake Lou, who gets just a bad touch on it. Goes over his head. Celtics ball. Celtics seem to just be playing kickball here. What would you say, Marcin? I see really no build-up, no passing. They just seem to be winning it,
Yeah,
forward.
they just seem to be playing long ball after long ball and
It's not
just
working.
dandling. Nope, clearly not.
Chris Nakamura always there to receive it. Ball played. Celtics win it. Played towards the midfield. Played back. They're starting. Won by Jake Lou with a mighty challenge. Played back heel to Sava Nikolic to Joshua Enriquez. And foul by the Celtics as the Hornets line up for a kick. It looks to be Ethan Ibero taking the kick for the Hornets. We'll see what he does with it. Ethan Ibero with the kick. And looking very dangerous. Grabbed by the keeper. That was a very mighty ball. Hornets building up with the ball. Jake Lou. Oh! And it is brought. It's back in his legs. Sava Nikolic with the goal! Goal! Hinsdale South Hornets. That is Sava Nikolic off the rebound from the keeper to bring it in the goal, making it 2-0 for the Hornets. What a goal, ladies and gentlemen. beautiful goal there. Beautiful build-up all in all. With the pass to Savan Nikolic, who with a quick turn shoots. Although it's unfortunately blocked by the keeper, he then gets the rebound, making it 2-0 Hornets. With just 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half, the Celtics seem to have no response for the mighty Hornets. Challenge there by the Celtics. Hornets looking unhappy with it. Ref says plays on. Overhead. Won by the Hornets defense. Pushes it out to Grayson Tokras. Has a lot of room to work with. Ball just lost. That was aimed towards Joshua Enriquez. And challenge there by the Hornets to get the ball. Celtics. Ref seems to be unhappy with Aaron Mendoza, who shows him the card. It looks to be Alexander Davis coming back on for the Hornets. Aaron Mendoza seems to be unhappy with that call. Ref instantly gives him the yellow. No nonsense here.
Taken off the field. There's no need for things like that. It just ruins, it hurts the team over everything. Just for some personal glory.
Providence beat Hinsdale South in their 5-1 in their last meeting. Hornets already have 2 goals on them. 2-0, matter of fact. We'll see what the Hornets do. They're looking for revenge. Celtics lining up for a free kick. Ball is whipped in across. Strong header by the Celtics. But the ball is just wasn't accurate, I would say. Ball gets played out to Ethan Ibero, who plays a beautiful through ball out to Jake Liu, who's fouled. No call by the ref. Jake Liu upset with that call, rightfully so. What do you think about that, Marcel?
And I'd say this ref is not calling him a lot of these fouls that are going on right now. He seems like he's very oblivious.
I don't think oblivious is the right word. He's just he's an aggressive kind of ref, you know. He likes to see the game go on. I respect that at times, but I don't know. That's clearly a foul.
That's clearly a foul. Could have been a goal.
Could have been. Good header there by Savan Nikolic to clear the ball. Celtics with a very, very unamusing shot, I would say. Easily grabbed by goalie Patrick Barris. Holding the ball now with just under 2 minutes left in the half. Strong ball forward to Jake Liu, who gets the bounce off, and it is won by the Celtics.
Nice deflection by Sava Nikolic.
Ball won by Alexander Damas. Passes to Grayson Tocas, who just kicks it forward. I don't see really the point of that. Diego Cañas looking for Jake Lou there, but pass is just a bit off. Providence passing it around in their back. Honestly, I don't really see where this is getting them. They need to get up there. Catholic is down the wing. Strong ball over the top. Patrick Maris comes out, wins the ball. We love to see that from the keeper. Looking like Manuel Nora out there. Alexander Damas beats a defender. Catholic with the ball. He wins it. Plays it forward to Jake Lou, who plays a quick touch to Grayson Tocas, who just lets it go out of bounds. Celtics throwing. There's a Celtics player who seems to be hurt. Looks like he's grabbing his head coming off as Aaron Mendoza Lopez also comes back on after that yellow card. Celtics make the substitution as well. We'll see what these players do. Chris Nakamura with a fancy throw-in. His signature, I would say. Very strong, gets pushed up. As the Hornets win it once again. Ethan Ibarra with the ball. Chris Nakamura wants to throw in once again. Will he do it? He's moving back. Looks like he's going to do it. And good throw in there by Chris Nakamura. Strong ball in. Jake Lou. Flick past the defender. Just won by Celtics. As he presses, he gets a good slide tackle in. Clean tackle as well. Celtics just have the ball though. Good win there by Josh Rodriguez. Diego Cañas with the ball. He dribbles past two of them. Plays it forward to Jake Lou. Jake Lou. Oh, what a shot by Jake Lou. Just grabbed by the goalie. Looking very promising. That ball. Celtics throw in. The Hornets look to be unhappy with that call. Nikolic, good touch to Cañas as he dribbles. Ball to Ethan Ibarra in the midfield. Gets past two. Looks to pass. No one's open though. He looks wide. Passes to Sava Nikolic, who's dropped down to midfielder role. Nikolic with the shot. Off the crossbar. Once again. That is his second shot off the crossbar. And the Hornets go into halftime leading by a score of 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. Celtics seem to just have no response. Every ball overhead gets stopped by Chris Nakamura or gets saved by the goalkeeper. Every time Hornets have the ball, they're looking very promising. Their build-up play, their individual skills, everything is just working for the Hornets tonight. What did you say, Marcin?
I would totally agree with you. And I just want to point out that Sava Nikolic has had a great game so far. He's been very close to scoring a goal multiple times now. I mean, he's arguably one of the best players on the field right now. What would you think?
I agree. The Hornets fans take to the field to celebrate their mighty Hornets, hyping them up for the next half that's about to come. Very touching moment, I would say. A lot of fans in attendance tonight. Very big game, regional finals. see you guys in the next half. Hinsdale South Hornets taking the field once again, getting ready for the next half. They're coming in 2-0. Let's see what they do in this half. They're looking very promising so far. My co-commentator for the match, first half was Marcin Yannick, who has now been replaced by Hinsdale South's very own Andrew Leonardson.
What's up, guys? I'm here to commentate the match. It looks like the Hinsdale South Hornets are up 2-0 at half. Let's hope they can keep this steady lead and win the first regional title in I don't even know how many years, but it's been a while.
Andrew Leonardson, once a very promising prospect for the Hinsdale South Hornets. Unfortunately, suffered the same fate as his favorite player, Dali Ali.
Yeah, just kind of fell out of love with the sport, but here I am watching it, hoping my Hinsdale South Hornets can win.
He was once on the field, and now he's in the broadcasting booth commentating with your host, Faris Cashland. Let's see what the Hornets do. Andrew, they say 2-0 is the most dangerous score in football.
They actually do say that, and I'm actually a little scared because from what I know from when I used to play, I feel like sometimes the reason we lost games was the mentality, but it looks like with this group of boys, something has changed.
They look hungry.
They look hungry. They do look hungry. So let's see if they can close this game out, maybe even score a few more. Jake Lou on 2 goals, looking for that hat trick.
I'm pretty sure it was Sava Nikolic who scored the second goal.
Sorry about that. Jake Lou on 1, Sava on 1. My mistake.
Jake Lou once again with 37 GAs this season. Maybe he'll get his 38th, 39th, maybe even his 40th.
Let's hope so.
No? And we are off with the Providence Catholic sort of imitating the Hinsdale South kickoff method as they kick it out of bounds. Hornets ball in their own half. Chris Nakamura taking the throw-in. Does his routine. Very strong throw-in.
We see this flip from Chris all the time. It's actually really effective.
I agree. He launches the ball very, very far. That ball is launched to Sava Nikolic with a good touch on it. He's in the middle controlling it. Through the legs of the Celtics player.
Tries to slay a through ball to Jake. Looks like Jake is still fighting, doesn't get there.
Jake very aggressive with the ball, but just loses it. Ethan Rivera pushing up.
Ooh, another tried nutmeg shot blocked. Good block by the Celtics.
Ethan Rivera appearing to have. That is Floriano Navarro losing the ball. Plays to the center. Celtics with the ball now. Through ball.
Good through ball from the Celtics. See if he can
On the wing.
cut in. Shoots.
Oh!
Very,
what a goal by the Providence Catholic.
very nice build-up play. Very nice shot from the Celtics. That little reverse through ball into that nice cut in and shot. Very nice goal from the Celtics.
That was unsavable.
That was pretty unsavable, I'm not gonna lie.
I feel unfortunate
And
for the keeper.
it's exactly what you're saying with that 2-0 dangerous lead, man. Right, just like that, Providence are right back in this game, man.
But would you say Providence scored that, or would you say that the Hornets conceded that goal?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think obviously the shot is that was super nice build up, but I also think that I don't know. Hornets lost the ball up the field and just weren't there to track back as much. But obviously, still a great shot, man.
Ultimately, yeah, you can't hit on a shot like that.
Yeah, of course.
That was unsavable.
Of course.
Score is now 2-1 Celtics as they have a throw-in their own 30. Throw-in won by Ethan Ibero, who plays it to Sava Nikolic. He's dribbling down the wing. Seems to take it all alone. With the
Puts the ball in the box. Dangerous ball. Jake Luch has a press. Good clearance from the Providence. Try from the Celtics. Good work from Floriano Garro, keeping the ball in play. Ethan with a good cut.
Ball in the middle to Aaron Mendoza.
Top of the box. Doesn't take a shot. Plays it out wide. Grayson with a shot in the middle. Jake Luch! What a goal! What a goal! Oh my God! What a goal, man.
Hornets bench running over to the corner to
Oh my
celebrate
God.
their captain. That was Jake Lou with the second goal of the game.
That was actually super nice. I'm not going to lie. That was really nice.
Who else but Jake to score those kind of goals? That is why he has 38 GAs this season,
Hey,
ladies and
you
gentlemen.
got to give credit to, I think it was Grayson, number 4, who played the ball. That was a really nice ball. Jake Lou finished off the header. Man, that was really perfect play. That's generally professional play right there.
That was amazing play by the Hornets. Beautiful cross. Beautiful finish by Jake Lou to put it away. Hornets are now up 3-1 with just under 37 to go in the half.
See,
Let's see what happens.
This is the Hornets' response that we needed after that 1-2, or that they needed after that conceding goal.
Good build up here by the Hornets. Ball played forward by Grayson. Looking to imitate his earlier cross in, but no one on the receiving end of that ball.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. It didn't work out, but let's see how this game will develop.
Providence Catholics beat Morgan Park 9-0 in their last matchup in the regional semifinal. They just don't seem to have a response to the mighty Hornets this game, though.
Good build up from Providence here. Cuts it back. Pretty disciplined. That great ball, great switch. They can start building it a little more now.
Pressed quickly by the Hornets. Grayson Tokaz wins it. That side is open, though, as the Catholics press up, and the ball is won by Sava Nikolic.
Ooh, fancy footwork from Sava here.
You know, he's a striker, but he's moving like a CDM. Wouldn't you say, Andrew?
He's dropping back, almost like Harry Kane in that role.
Through ball there. Quickly won by goalkeeper Patrick Barris.
Good shield. Good keeping. Perfect.
You know, I say it all the time. This Patrick Barris, still a freshman, looking very impressive. He's not scared of anything.
That is true. I remember I used to play with him in preseason. Honestly, that kid was just actually fearless. I mean, he'd just come into the practice no matter what, work hardest, and just show out. I'm not going to lie. Good build up from the Hornets here. Jake Lou almost gets around him, but good defending from Providence. Fancy footwork again from Jake Lou. Looking for his third here. Gets blocked. Josh Enriquez with the ball.
Plays it through. Grayson. That's Jake Lou. With the shot and the save by the keeper.
Good save, good shot, but
that looks very promising there.
That was some good dribbling from Sava, but didn't do enough to beat the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper did well.
I agree. Ball overhead. Yazid catches up to him.
Foot race, good slide tackle, man.
Clean, mighty challenge. We love to see that, you know. Absolutely not a hair touched the defender.
Not a hair.
Throw in Celtics. They play it as Ethan Ibero wins it again, kicks it forward. Throw in for the Celtics once again. Plays it forward. It seems to be
ball in the box. He's kind of
open.
He's
He's
open.
open. That is goalkeeper Patrick Barris with the save. Once again.
Also a nice attempt from Providence. Good cross in the box.
I feel like he just didn't put that shot up fast enough, you know?
Yeah.
He was open for a while.
Yeah, it's hard to deal with though. It's coming from a player.
That is Jake
Good
Lou with a
touch.
good touch. He has Diego Cañas running behind him.
Grayson on a run on the left side. Let's see if they can find him here.
Everyone running up, and there on the pass is just a bit off there.
Good touch from Floriano.
Sava Nikolic pushing up. He takes the ball up on his own. Plays it through. Looking for Grayson Tokas there, but ball is just a bit too hard.
Yeah, just can't get there.
Catholics now with the ball in the midfield, pressing up. Good win
Great
there by
defending
CDM Josh Enriquez, who's brought down by the Celtics. Ref sees that as dirty play.
That's also another dude. Only a sophomore, Josh Enriquez. This kid's got talent, man.
We still get to see 2 more years of him.
Oh,
Very excited for what's to
yeah.
come. Promising through ball there by the Hornets. Aaron Mendoza with the ball. He takes it all the way to corner, but eventually just brought down by the Celtics defense. Celtics goal kick. Build up there by the Celtics. Gets it to the middle. Plays it back out wide. Celtics pushing forward with grit, with might. They're looking to score here.
He's got space to go.
Decides to just play the wrong man there.
Yeah, wrong pass. Gets it back, though. Ooh, good skill.
One back. Ooh. You know, Hornets is not doing enough to stop the ball there, but it's Josh Enriquez quickly to the rescue.
Yep.
As the Celtics still have the ball, though.
Very nice defending from the Hornets here.
I agree.
Here we go. Good track back from Diego Cañas. Getting that ball, tracking back a little bit. Now Grayson Tokar is pushing up the field.
Tokas with the ball. Through to Jake Lou, who takes it up. Stopped by the Celtics player, and it is... The ref says...
Foul, I think.
I think so. Yes, ref says foul.
Is that a card out I see, or...
No,
No, yeah, my bad. Let's see what the Hornets can do with this ball. Probably going to be Ethan Ebro taking the free kick. He's got a dangerous ball in the box.
He does. He's a designated corner taker, free kick taker.
He does everything, man.
I agree. It's very beautiful to watch.
On and off the field, man.
So inspirational. Good ball there in the middle. Just too wide. As the Celtics get the ball and goal kick Celtics.
Let's see how the Celtics respond to this. Down 3-1.
It appears to be freshman. Is that Mohamed Banyan?
Yeah.
It appears to be freshman Mohamed Banyan taking the field for Aaron Mendoza Lopez. There are currently 3 freshmen on the field.
Yeah, I mean, Mo is also a stud, man.
That kid's special. We'll see the link up between him and Grayson, 2 freshmen. They have that chemistry.
Mo on the ball here. Some of his first touches. Gonna progress the ball to Jake.
Beautiful ball to Jake Lou. His very first touch.
Oh, cut inside here maybe from Jake Lou.
Jake Lou all on his own.
Ooh,
Oh, what a
save.
save
Great
by the
save.
Providence keeper.
That was a great save. That's tough to do. A good shot, but even better save.
I agree.
Jake Lou's dangerous on that cut, and I think the goalkeeper read it a little bit. He's going to go far post and just made a good read.
You know, Jake, he wants it all on his own. He had options out wide, but he decided to take it.
Yeah, I mean...
He's looking for that 40 GA. He's looking to
the
break
40,
that record.
He wants the 40. Hey, as a striker, or is he he's probably a winger. As a forward, let's just say, you got to be a little selfish.
I agree. That's all we need out of him right now. We need him to score.
Yeah.
Put this game away.
What's going on? Oh, goal kick.
Goal kick Celtics.
Throwing for the Hornets. Diego's going to get some time to run. Lay off to Diego again. Let's see if he can make something happen here. Diego running, passes to Jake Lou, fake. Sava on the ball. Ooh, good attempt, just wasn't there.
I agree. Hornets still looking dangerous though. Ball up the middle, cleared away. That touch by Mohamed Banyan keeps the ball. Josh Enriquez with the shot, just wide.
Sophomore, by the way, guys.
Appears to be Aaron Mendoza Lopez taking the field for Florian Ogaro. He's slotting into that right back position. That's his natural position there.
Yeah, it is. Let's see if Aaron can keep up with a good defensive performance, or the Hornets in general as well. Good defense from the Hornets here. Let's see if they can win it completely. Good tackle from Mo here. Still fighting for it. Gonna win it back. Gonna drive. Lay off to Jake Lou. Jake Lou's gonna drive. Has Ethan to the right. This is where Ethan strives. These 1v1 scenarios, let's see what he can do here.
He takes it up.
Shot?
Good shot. Just not convincing enough.
Yeah, tame attempt, but still gotta get some shots to score. I mean, how you gonna score if you don't shoot? Providence gonna be fighting for the ball here. Good defense from the Hornets again. Is that Chris Nakamura with the ball in the corner? Providence player on the ground. See if he's okay. Good win from Jake Lou. Gonna try to play, or good win from Sava, sorry. And Jake Lou's gonna put it over the top. He's fighting for a good defense from Providence there. Jake Lou's hard to stop, but they managed. Also, nice build up from Providence here. Let's see if he can drive up the field. Just
Good
on
win
a
there.
good win. Ethan with the ball.
Aaron Mendoza.
Aaron
right
Mendoza
back.
coming from right back.
Ethan driving up with him. What will he do? Plays it off to Ethan. Jake running in the middle. Plays it to Sava, and it is just stopped by the Providence defense. That's a good read on that.
Yeah, that is a very good read. I think Ethan was kind of stuck between two heads there. Didn't know where to play Jake. Didn't know where to play Sava.
I agree. Both very talented.
Of course.
Corner kick here for the Hornets. Let's see what they could do with it.
Ethan Ebro on the corner.
Who else but Ethan?
Of
Let's be real
course.
here.
Front
Long
post
cross
ball.
in.
Oh my
goal!
god! Oh my god! Who was that? Is that Yazid? It's Yazid. It's Yazid.
Yazid El Matarne with the goal! What a header!
Oh my gosh, he fought for that ball, man. Good ball from Ethan.
Beautiful ball from Ethan.
Yeah, front post. He's even like a diving little header.
He is coming off of a goal from last game as well. That's 2 for him in this regional playoff as a center back.
Yeah, man.
You know, he's moving a bit like me on JV soccer, you know?
Yep.
I had 2 goals myself. Gotta clap. 4-1 now, the Hinsdale South Hornets with just under 26 to go in the half. The Celtics look defeated.
They look defeated, but again, soccer's a weird sport. You can come back. 4-1, it's a pretty big lead, but It's definitely doable. 26 minutes, still some clock left. So let's see if.
I mean, let's be real. If the Celtics were only able to score off of a flunk from us, what makes you say they're gonna score 3, 4 more?
I'm not saying it's likely. I'm saying it's possible. You know, I got rid of my Hornets, of course, but anything's possible in this beautiful sport.
The most beautiful thing would be the Hornets winning 5-1. Quite a story that would be, as
That
they
would
came
be.
off of a 5-1 loss.
That would be quite a story.
That'd be very poetic.
See, it's interesting because obviously Providence beat the Hornets earlier in the season, but I mean, it looks like a completely different game.
Celtics appearing to make some changes now. So are the Hornets. As can you tell who that is?
I cannot from this view right now, but
We'll let you guys know shortly who's coming in.
He's not coming on yet, so yeah, we should be fine. All right, looks like
Oh, it looks like Yazid's coming in. It's Patrick.
good ball down there on the right side by Providence. See if they can get something going here. Ball in the box.
Good cross in. Just like touched the net. Kind of looked like a goal from here. But
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
very happy it wasn't.
I don't know, Providence subbing to get something going here, but let's see if they can get something moving.
You know, Providence fans hearing the numbers, watching their team lose to the mighty Hornets today. Quite disappointing.
$8 as well.
$8 entry fee just to see their favorite player do some cardio out there.
Big mistake from the Providence defender.
Jake Lou pressing up. He capitalizes off those. He dribbles. And it is won by the Celtics. Jake Lou still fighting for it. He's pushing. Josh Enriquez with the win. Ethan Ibero has the ball. Plays it to the midfield off to Mohamed Banyan. Mo Banyan turns. He's slightly challenged there. Ref says play on. Grayson Tokas with the ball. Plays it forward. Ball went back. Diego Cañas looking for it. He's running up the wing.
Plays it inside of Saba. Saba, held up a little bit. Hornets still have the ball on this counterattack. And this went out of contact. Oh my
Aaron
gosh.
Mendoza.
A bit of luck there. Win a
Ball
ball.
back.
Ooh, offsides call, was it?
It appears to be goal kick.
Looks like offsides call. Unlucky from the Hornets there. But also,
That's very promising. That was amazing
yeah,
build-up.
well done on Providence keeping it contained for the most part, even after that mistake.
But how much longer can they keep it contained for?
Yeah, I mean, you can't contain these group of boys for too much longer.
We see them starting to slip a bit. Offside there.
Offside there, yeah, their head's gone.
It appears to be who is that taking the?
It looks like Yazid.
Appears to be
Yazid
Al Matarna. Looking to take the kick here. Coming off of his goal to put the Hornets up 4-1. There appears to be some confusion on the clock.
Z with a big kick.
Hornets unhappy with that call there. Ref says there was a shove by the Hornets. Celtics ball. You know, this ref seems to have no nonsense calls in the box.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's being fair, which I mean, he's got to be IHSA.
Strong
obviously.
kick there by Patrick Bears.
Not the best clearance from the Providence defender. Gets it back, calming down with it. Gonna play a ball long. Great defending.
Looks very promising there from them. Aaron Mendoza Lopez keeps the ball in play. Plays it up to Ethan with a 3-on-1. He dribbles past. all of them to play it off to Yazid, who boots it
That's
forward
good
to Jake Lou.
Jake Lou.
Jake Lou.
Aaron on the run.
Aaron pushing up with him. They don't see him though. They give the ball to Diego Cañas.
Diego Cañas.
Jake Lou with the attack.
See if Diego can make something happen here.
He's very magical. Ethan Barrow with the ball, plays it off to Aaron Mendoza, plays it off to
Diego off wide.
Cañas.
This is also where he's dangerous in these 1v1 situations.
Crosses
Puts it in the box. Dangerous.
Grayson, no one there to receive the ball.
Good attempt from Grayson. I see the idea there. Grayson Tokars.
I agree. Looks very promising. I think you just need
Although
some
it
more
looks
time.
like Providence on a counterattack here. He's trying to play the ball wide. He's going to get it there.
He's open there, but it's quickly Aaron Mendoza Lopez tracking back. Ball's played to the middle. Providence play it over, and it is too strong of a ball. You know, they seem to be crumbling at these stages.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the lights are a little too bright. But
Lights are indeed a little too bright. Marcin, can we please get a can we get a thing on the lights real quick? Oh, it doesn't appear from the camera, but lights are indeed too bright for the Catholics.
Weather's a little too cold. Lights are a little too bright. Hornets are 2 up right now.
Hornets are 4-1 up right now.
Yeah, 4-1 up. I mean, I'm not gonna say much. Trying to be as unbiased as possible, but Providence needs to get something going quick here.
There appears to be an injury on the field as a Celtics player is down.
We obviously hope the best for him. Hopefully he can get back up, keep playing. But
No one's down actually. It's just
is he getting stretched out?
Oh, he is down. I couldn't see that. Aaron Mendoza, standing over him, very sportsmanlike. We love to see that, making sure he's all okay.
See, now both teams get a break. This kind of stops momentum for the Hornets a little bit. They're off some pretty good attacks, some goals. So this is where Providence needs to start getting things going, or else I'm not gonna lie, they're in a pretty big hole right now. So they just need to get something going, get something attacking, get the ball moving, and start playing.
Coach Danny appears to be sharing some tactics with his Hornets side.
Yeah,
We'll see what changes he makes.
Yeah, I played under Coach Danny, great coach, along with Patano. Both use a lot of different tactics, like overlapping attacking fullbacks. You can see that with Aaron Mendoza Lopez and Grayson Tokars.
I agree. We're looking very aggressive out there. Even our wingbacks,
Yeah, even with the great Jimmy Martin.
The late Jimmy Martin is not dead. We're kidding, guys. The legendary Jimmy Martin, who currently holds the record for the most amount of GAs, is in Hinsdale South soccer history.
Yeah, and
his younger brother is in attendance today. Yeah. Matthew Martin, who chose to play with MLS side FC United rather than his Hinsdale South Hornets. I'm pretty sure he regrets that right now, viewing his Hornets winning this.
One could call him a traitor. I mean, I call him a friend, obviously, but thing is, even with people like Jimmy Martin, Matthew Martin, we still couldn't win this regional title. So hopefully the Hornets can wrap things up here and bring this home.
But could it have been a Martin curse? All the Martins are gone right now, and we're off to the regional final.
I mean, one could say it was also a Leonardson and Martin curse. You know what I mean? But you can't. You could call him Martin curse, but those dudes were studs. Jimmy and Matt. Matt, freshman, scoring goals. Jimmy, obviously, goal record.
Sophomore now playing for FC United. Hopefully he comes back to his Hinsdale South side and brings home another regional title, maybe even more.
Kind of reminds me of Julius Caesar a little bit, betraying his boys. But I'm not gonna say anything. Matt.
I don't know. This kind of reminds me of LeBron James, Bronny James situation. Or no, it's more like Steph Curry, Seth Curry, I would say.
Yeah, I mean. Good work from the Hornets. Through ball to Jake Lou.
Just a little too weak.
Just a little too weak. Looks like good win. Good win from Sava, and I think that's Mo. Sava Nikolic and Mohamed Banyan. Sorry about that.
Aaron Mendoza with the ball forward. Plays it to Diego Cañas. appears to be
Ooh,
offside.
offsides flag. AR does not see it though.
I'm
mean, ref
confused
does
how that was offside. Oh, it was an advantage.
Oh,
Apologies.
advantage. Yeah, apology. I didn't see. Jake Lou's still with the ball here. He also shot into these situations.
And he gets the ball ripped off of him.
Gets a little clamp there, but then again, he got 2 goals. Can't say he's clamped for that very long.
Hornets throwing. Still sitting at the Celtics 20. We'll see what they do.
Aaron Mendoza showing a little flair with his juggling here. Love this from the kid. You know, techie kid, good person on and off the field.
I'm sure he learned a lot from bench player Damian Lopez, who has a TikTok channel.
I mean, Damien, I've seen his juggles. I've seen his play.
Very inspirational stuff.
Definitely
taught a thing or two to Aaron over there.
Inspirational, along with like shout out the Hornets bench. Obviously, Dominic Sankey, all those kids. Shout out Providence bench as well. Maybe not as much as Dominic Sankey. That's my guy right there, and along with Damian Lopez. But
I agree. Will they be given a chance tonight? We'll see.
The way things are going, it looks like it. 22 minutes left. Again, Providence needs to start fighting back now. You need time to make comebacks, and this is not Barcelona versus PSG. Something needs to happen here for Providence.
I agree. They're looking very unconvincing right now.
Aaron with the ball on the wing. Takes a good touch to get behind it. Good idea, but no one was there. Good goalkeeping.
Keeper with the long kick
That
past
was,
the 50.
That was nice technique.
Past the 40, actually, as Chris Nakamura is there to receive the ball,
Down the line, nobody's there. Should be pretty calm for...
Good clearance there. Keeps it in bounds for a while as it eventually goes out for the Celtics.
All right, Jake Lou's looking to press here.
He does press. Is he fast? Oh, Celtics player. He was getting nervous there. You could tell.
Yeah, good play from the Celtics player, even through the nerves. Like, when someone like Jake Lou's coming after you, man, I'm thinking, like, you're probably thinking, like, no.
Yeah, I agree. That was a good way they booted out.
I don't know. It just looks like, I'm not going to lie, like, just watching this game. Whoa. Okay, we're good. Good goalkeeping.
Goalie
scary,
Patrick
though.
Barris waiting for it to get back in his box before eventually making the grab.
But it just looks like Providence, I don't know, they're just looking slower, man. It just looks like they're kind of just kicking the ball, not trying to build much. And, I don't know. I just feel like
they're playing a bit of kickball, one can say here.
The kickball, one can say. I mean, kickball can work sometimes, but not against these boys.
I agree. Not when you have the mighty tank of Chris Nakamura and Yazid at the back line, stopping every long ball. As seen there, my good friend Chris Nakamura.
See, something about Chris is that he's just super hyper competitive in everything he does, man.
Oh, totally.
Like,
I personally played a pickleball tournament with him back a few days ago. He lost ultimately to me because I'm the greatest pickleball player in the world. But
you wouldn't beat me, buddy. But yeah, I know Chris is a super competitive guy, man. And I just
he wouldn't lose twice to these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
He wouldn't let it happen.
I just love to see him out there. I mean, dude's a funny kid, goofy kid, but he's one hell of a player.
I agree. Aaron Mendoza there. Josh Enriquez there with the throw in.
Looking nonchalant and Bob as ever.
Strong throw in there, eventually won by the Celtics. That is Mohamed Banya takes the ball in the midfield. Presses up, Sava Nikolic.
Ethan Ebro with the ball. Gonna try to look for something. Can't get it. Gets a little bit of luck.
Sava Nikolic with the ball. He's taking it up alone with the shot. Almost through the goalie's legs.
Yeah, that was a very nice try. Didn't have much to take a shot. Still took a shot.
I like that though. When you're up 4-1, those kind of shots don't hurt anyone.
Those shots don't hurt anyone.
Sava Nikolic coming off of a hat trick from last game, possibly looking to run that back as he's standing on 1 goal right now.
Yeah, Sava, when he gets hot,
he's hot.
Yeah, goals start coming from Sava. Kid's a stud.
I agree.
Looks like a foul there. I mean, Providence, their head loss is crazy right now.
Just under 18 minutes left to play in this half. I mean, I don't really see any room for a comeback here by Providence.
Yeah, I never say never, but then again, like,
they're looking very unimpressive out there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, like,
this is not their typical performance. A team like Providence Catholic, coming off of 9-0. This is just not how you perform.
Yeah, I don't know. They're looking. I don't want to say lost out there, but honestly, a little lost. Like, it just doesn't seem like they're playing the way that they usually play. Like, they come off a loss. They come off a win against the Hornets in regular season. So
and off of a 9-0 win in the regional semifinal.
Yeah, you expect them to put up a better fight right now, but I guess the game's not over. Never say never. Josh Enriquez with the ball here. Gonna play it out one.
Ethan Ibero looking techie out there. Passes it to Josh Enriquez, who plays it back forward.
Good defending from the Catholics. Good win from Aaron Mendoza Lopez.
Mendoza's
Gonna drive it
playing
up.
forward to Jake Lou.
That's
That is a no call there by the ref.
no call there. He's on payroll. That's obviously a joke. Obviously a joke. But
Players seem to be upset there. Ref calls a handball on the Hornets. Celtics with the ball driving up.
good play from Providence driving up the field. See, this is how they should be playing.
I agree. Maybe.
Good
Good ball
box.
across the middle. No one there to receive
Wasn't
it.
many there. See, that's what Providence should be doing right there. Instead of playing kickball, I think they have a chance of in this game if they start playing like that, putting some balls in the box.
They were looking very impressive in the first half, but I would say that goal line clearance that's when it.
Yeah, that's when the game shifted a little bit.
I agree. That was very controversial for them. They got very upset there, and I feel like momentum just all around shifted to Hinsdale South as Jake Lou took a counterattack after that play and scored.
See, he's so dangerous on the counterattack. Jake Lou, one of the fastest kids I know, to be honest, and he's just so
One of the
dangerous.
strongest kids I know.
Yeah, really. He's surprisingly strong. I mean, he is pretty tall, but you don't think he would be. When you're on the ball with him, it's hard to push him off.
I agree. He's very aggressive.
Good play from the Hornets once again, although they're going to lose it.
That is Leo Barris right there, who is also a freshman, brother of the goalkeeper, Patrick Barris. You know, it's not normal you see a twin brothers on the field out there, you know?
Yeah, I was going to say that. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Thompson brothers in the NBA.
Ooh.
Athletic freaks of nature.
I like that. You know, they're playing like it's OT7 out there. Sub in here for the Celtics, you know, maybe looking for a super sub to change the way this game is going. At what point does this game just become damage control for the Celtics?
I mean, one could argue it kind of already is. Like, this second half has been pretty, it's not unlike themselves, pretty honestly poor from the Celtics.
Other than that very impressive goal in the beginning, I mean, I haven't really seen anything. And yet again, that goal was more as a flunk on the Hinsdale South Hornets. You know, it wasn't really, Providence didn't really earn that goal other than the shot itself.
Yeah, pardon me, I forgot about that goal. That was actually a very nice goal in the second half. But other than that, like, they just haven't been getting much going.
I agree.
Providence going to play a ball over the top. It's going to be offsides, though. Good line from the Hornets.
They're looking a bit like Barca out there, you know, with that high line offside trap.
Highlight offside trap, yep.
It's working great for them.
Ethan Ebro's going to get some space to drive here.
This
Also
is where
very
dangerous ball over to Diego Cañas, who takes it, and he just gets, and the ball gets striped off him, you know.
Just
very
loses
unfortunate.
it. Still very well played from the Hornets. Good fight from Cañas, winning it back here.
He's hungry. Kid's hungry. He's taking it down the wing. He plays it. He's all his. Plays it back to Sava Nikolic, who's dropped down to appears to be a cam position. Who plays it all the way wide to Ethan Ibero. What a ball. How did he find it? Who plays it forward? Jake Lou with the ball. Plays it up. Sava Nikolic. Oh, just wide of the goal. That was Sava Nikolic. Looking to score, looking to capitalize. And honestly, I can't believe he missed that.
Yeah, that's something you don't expect from the kid. Sava Nikolic is a talented goal scorer. And honestly, that was some of the best build-up I've seen Hornets do all day. Great ball from Sava at the beginning to Ethan Abrio on the side, and eventually it could have ended with a Sava goal, but he just missed. Sava Nikolic goal, but he just happened to miss it. You don't see that often from him.
You don't. You really don't. It's very unfortunate, but you know, when you're up 4-1, you can't make mistakes.
See, that was good initial fight from Diego Cañas, losing the ball initially, but also fighting to win it back for that good Hornet attack. See, this is the passion that kind of shows through these Hornet teams and why I think they're different from the rest, man.
I agree. You know, we're it's our field, our home turf. Hornets weren't just gonna let Providence walk all over them.
Good ball from Providence in the box. Nothing there though. Good cleanup from Chris Nakamura. Has time. Assume he's
Ethan Ibero playing the ball forward. Takes out. Plays it to Jake Lou. Has room to drive. Has Diego Cañas running with him. Ball is just too strong, but Diego, he's fast. Who says no? Will he get there? And the ball is eventually played by the Catholics. Diego's still running out there. Ball is won by Josh Enriquez. Attempt there to be flashy from Jake Lou. You know, almost worked, but just a bit off. Chris Nakamura running back.
Great play from Chris. Good composure from the goalkeeper.
Seems to be unhappy with that ball, though. I think he could have played it further for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, when you're up 4-1, you do want to play a little safer. So
I agree. So, do you think Hinsdale South should be dropping back to the haram ball formation at this point, or do you think they should keep pressing?
I don't think yet.
I'm personally a fan of the haram ball tactics.
I think that right now what they're doing is working. So I don't think there's any reason to change it right now. But also, then again, if Providence is looking for some momentum, they're starting to build some momentum. I mean, I don't mind just dropping back, putting everyone back. Great ball from Jake there.
One could say that Hinsdale South's playing halal ball right now. Actually.
Yeah, they're playing. Ooh.
The shot just wide by Diego Cañas, who drops to the floor in frustration. You could tell he wants to score tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think that's his best attribute right there. He's literally just hungry for goals, always running, man. And he's got a nice shot, too.
Alexander Damis, personal friend of Andrew, coming on now for Ethan Ibero.
Yeah, I mean, Alexander Davis, man. He's been injured these past few days, so he's on limited minutes. But, man, when he gets on that field with his little number 18 little kit, he's star boy, man. Damis first touches in the game. Gonna try to play a ball. Nice ball. Looking for offsides. Diego Cañas with an open shot here.
Goal! Goal! Diego Cañas! He wanted the goal, and he took it. All the glory. That ball played from Alexander Davis, super sub.
You see, this is exactly what I mean, man. Diego just has hunger, man. Right after that missed shot, he gets back up, goes right back, and goes and scores another one off a great ball.
That was beautiful ball, beautiful whipped in there by Alexander Davis for the eventual finish. One could say that Diego kind of retaliated for the earlier Celtic goal.
Yeah, of course, man. I don't know.
That was a picture-perfect finish. I mean, I can't really describe it anywhere else.
Top bins, man. And good ball from Alexander Davis.
Good touch, good everything. That was amazing. Score is now 5-1 as the Hornets have the same scoreline that Catholics held on them last game. It's starting to seem a bit ironic here, wouldn't you say, Andrew?
Yeah, a little bit. So far as you think, at this point, it's just damage control from Providence.
At this point, I think Providence should just be playing hot on ball and stop conceding some goals, because I don't know, man. They're looking very bad out there. Player dropped down for no reason.
So the Providence player decided to put his hands on his head.
He was kind of, I guess he was scared of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, no offense to him, obviously, right? But
excellent player, one could say.
Yeah, but you're down 5-1. I think
you got to be a bit more aggressive on that.
Yeah. Honestly, never say never, like I was saying, but it looks like the Hornets have an attack here. 1v1, great ball from Diego. See if Jake can get there. He's mighty fast, one could say. Good fight, but good cleanup from Providence defending.
Leading scorer for the Catholics is Giovanni Gonzalez, who has 30 GAs this season. 19 goals, 11 assists. Just hasn't seemed to be producing this game. Why do you think he's been blanking this game?
I don't know. I mean, obviously a great player just from the GA alone, but I don't know. Maybe lights were too bright coming back to the Hornet Stadium. Student section going.
They're chanting, "We want Dom." That's very surprising.
I want Dom too, but unfortunately, Coach Danny doesn't play about Leeds, and I don't know. He might give Dominic some minutes, Damien some minutes, but we'll see what decision he makes. But 5-1 is still a pretty big lead.
With 10 minutes left on the clock, Faris, I think we could. I don't want to say it too early, but I think we're gonna win this game. What do you think?
I think we won this game at 1-0.
1-0?
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like I said before, that goal line clearance just really demotivated the players. I called it out earlier. You could just tell they had their heads down. They're very upset with the ref's call. It was also a very surprising non-penalty call by the ref as well. Said play on. But
I mean, they have been.
You could say that they gave up after the second goal. So I think we won this off very early. But once again, never say never.
Never say never. What's your name?
Shot there.
What's your name?
Just wide.
As Andrew said, soccer's a beautiful sport and it could always change, but I think this would need a miracle.
Maybe a Catholic miracle.
Something happened. Something weird happened with the referee there. I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah, he seems to be a bit upset. we have our time correct. You know, we don't mess up over here.
Yeah, you know.
On HSHSN, we don't mess up.
Yeah, we don't mess up, man. This is my first appearance on the,
Oh, we love to have you here, Andrew. You know.
first appearance, but professional dudes I'm with right here. So, looks like Providence gonna play decent ball up top, but no one there.
There's Patrick Barris with the ball, wanting ball in the middle. Yazid cleans it up quickly, plays it back to Patrick Barris.
That's a little dangerous. Very good from Patrick Barris. Composure. Looks like Josh Enriquez
Dropped back to right back.
Yeah.
Oh, that is Mario Lagunas. We are apologies. He has been
Oh, it
subbed
is
on
Mario
for
Lewis.
Aaron.
Yeah, that is
Aaron
my
Mendoza.
apologies. Looks like we got a lot of new faces in the game for the Hornets. Kind of.
This is a time when you give these young stars minutes. You know, you need to let them play. You need to let them warm up.
Let them.
They have after this they have their sectionals. So
Yeah, you also want to rest your starters. Like thing is, these bench players are also very good still. You know what I mean? I don't even think you call them bench players. Like these dudes in the Hornets are talented still. A lot of them very young. Good 50-50 from Chris Nakamura on that very dangerous ball.
you know he wasn't gonna let anyone get by him.
Yeah, but he does lose the ball there. But still, good cleanup from Hornets. I think that's the thing today. I think Hornets just want it more.
I agree. That is Diego Kindness dribbling now. Looking very impressive. All that room. What will he do with it? Passes out wide to Alexander Davis. Maybe trying to repay that goal with another assist.
Good ball wide from Alexander Davis, although cleared a little too slow.
By Celtics, who are once again just playing kickball out there, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you were saying, it's almost like the Celtics were playing haram ball. Looks like a player for the Hornets is down. Looks like it's Yazid Al-Matame.
Yeah, the trainer right now is stretching out his leg, but
He's a bit of a stretch. He's okay.
he's a big boy.
He is indeed. You know, coming off of a goal tonight, goal last game. Very, very beautiful appearance. Very beautiful performance from him.
And goal last.
Hornets are coming off of a 6-0 win from Richards. He kept the clean sheet. I was very impressed with him today. What did you say so, boys?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, kid's really good. He's got a lot of potential, man, and I think he's starting to use it. Finally, on this year that we saw freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and he's starting to really tap in now.
Yeah, you know, he's had some allegations before the season started of getting kicked off the team, possibly, but you know he made it, and clearly a great decision by Coach Danny as it paid off greatly. I was muted, by the way. I shouldn't have been.
Alexander Davis gonna play a ball out wide here. Nice ball to Diego. Looks like they're linking up very well today. Diego cut inside. Very nice move. Shot.
Ooh, just wide, you know. Kindness have been practicing that shot, that cut and finesse. We saw it on his TikTok page. It worked out from the beginning, but that time just a bit wide.
That's his thing. His right foot's dangerous, man.
I agree. You know, as he said in his caption, practice makes perfect.
Practice.
And as we've seen, it did indeed make semi-perfect, I would say.
Semi-perfect. Yeah, I mean, one for two is not bad in soccer. You know what I mean? That's even good for basketball. See, I don't want to say much, but you see, this is just kind of Providence just looks tired, man. I don't know. They're playing balls too hard.
Providence might be ready to go home at this point. You know, they arrived on the field before the Hornets. It was said that the Providence Catholics arrived to the Hinsdale South field at 3:40, and I don't know. Maybe it's just a fatigue. Maybe it's just the lights are too bright. They're just not performing at their best today. It's very disappointing, I would say.
I mean, you know what they say: first one in,
last one out.
Well, they're gonna be the first one out, but yeah, I think at this point, 6 minutes left. Did literally have to be a miracle for them to even tie this game, let alone win.
Good flick there by Providence. Ball won. Ball lost. Hinsdale South throw-in. It will be Mario Lagunas taking the throw-in. The junior. You know, freshly dyed tips. He's looking very flashy out there.
Looking very flashy, yeah. Well played from Providence here, driving the ball up the field. Good play. Let's see if they can make some out of this. Good defending from Josh Enriquez, I think that is.
Alexander Damas pushing up the field. He takes a touch, and it is out on the Catholics. Throwing Hornets. Mario Laguna is taking it once more.
Yeah.
Very strong arm.
Alex taking a fall there. Alexander Damas taking a fall there.
Appears to get subbed out now.
Yep.
Coach Danny,
Coach Danny did not like that one.
unimpressed with his performance.
Ozan Kozy coming into the game.
We'll see what he could do. The Turkish beast scored the game-winning goal back in game week 6.
Yeah, Ozan Kozy is also another player who works really hard. And this is what I mean. The Hornets off the bench, all these kids are hungry, man.
They are. They're very hungry. One might say starving.
One may say starving, but Providence has to be malnourished then.
Looks like Providence is pretty well fed.
Throwing from Providence, nothing comes of it. Again, I feel like that's kind of been the story of the whole night. Providence are going to see if they can get the ball in the box. Great move. See if you can make something happen.
To beat Ozan Koze. Ball whipped in, and it is offside. Providence.
See, again, like I was just saying, this is the story of the whole night. They do something good, and then something bad happens. Story of my life. Ozan Kozy barely not to be able to keep it in play there. Wait, who was yellow card for Alexander Damas.
Who, I don't even know how he got that.
I don't know how he got it, but might just be because, Alexander Damas been playing too hard out there, you could say. See, we're here for jokes too, guys.
Looks like you guys entertained.
He's immediately going to sub back in, so Coach Danny still wants him on the field.
Appears to be Ethan Ibero coming in for him.
Yeah, I think Ethan's checked out for the game. Just,
He did his part. It's time. Let him rest, boys.
Yeah, you can even...
Big game coming up.
Big game coming up, yeah. I mean, this is already history in itself, but let's see if the Hornets can continue on this great run that they're having.
Good win there by Mario Lagunas. As the Catholics take the ball back down into 50.
Great move again.
The Celtics, they're just not doing enough.
Yeah, it almost looks like a one-man army out there, and just looks like great goalkeeping.
That was Patrick Barris with the save.
Patrick Barris commanding the defense. Also, probably a little bit of time wasting. I don't really know if you even need to at this point, but... See, everything just looks a little slow for Providence.
I mean, let's be real. With under 3 minutes left in the half, there's no need to be fast,
Yeah, the game is over. If you guys watching haven't figured out yet, but
we're just running down the clock at this point.
Running down the clock. Hornets are going to win. I guess. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I don't think that there's much hope, but this is history for the Hornets, man.
This is indeed history. First regional final title in decades for the Hornets.
Yeah, you're saying the Martin curse, man.
Who else but this squad to win it?
Yeah, I mean, this is a star-studded squad. Decent attempt from Providence right there. Almost more of just a hopeful shot, but still was a nice hit. Chris Nakamura with the kick. Looks like it's going to be some well played. Hornets are still playing pretty well. Ozan Koji with the ball. Let's see if he can get it. Well done keeping it in. Gonna try to pass. Still gets the ball. Well done from Ozan Koji on the wing. Looks like Hornets are just going to see this game out right now. Wiley Lagunas with an actually very nice throw in. Good defending from Providence.
Through ball there by Josh Enriquez. No one to receive it though.
Yeah, I think the boys are chilling at this point. Byron Bilizar, sorry for that pronunciation, is on the field right now. Someone who I also think has a lot of potential. I'd like to see him play more, but obviously not my decision. Great kick. I think that's Alexander Davis on the wing. You see, I taught him that one back in 2013, was it? But yeah, seeing this game out again.
You know, even though Andrew Leonardson left the team, there's still sparks of him everywhere.
Oh, what a rocket, man!
That was a beautiful attempt there.
I think that might have been.
That was Josh Enriquez. You know, he has a powerful foot. That is his second power shot of the day.
Yeah, that was a very nice hit. That could have been a screamer.
But just misses. Did you teach him that too?
All right, 8 seconds on the clock. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. The Hornets win their first regional final in 8 years.
This is history.
You are watching history, ladies and gentlemen, as the Hornets go up to shake hands with the Catholics. You know, the Celtics look defeated out there. Very unimpressive game from them, one might say. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, I think, honestly, Providence just didn't play their game today. 5-1, pretty dominant Hornets performance. Honestly, they just looked to be steady cruise control the whole game, man.
Honestly, fairy tale ending. Lost 5-1 to Providence in the regular season. Comes back to our pitch, and we win 5-1. I'm very impressed with our performance today.
Yeah, you know, it is very poetic in a way. You can see them running on the field.
Now running, taking the field as the Hornets run to them.
You can see how passionate they are, man. They've been hungry
This
for this.
is passion.
Some of these dudes like Jake Lou have been waiting. Jake Lou, Alexander Davis. So many of the seniors and even the juniors have been waiting so long for this, man.
Indeed. They deserve this.
They do deserve this. And well played to Providence at the end of the day, but they just didn't do enough.
Great win there by the Hornets, ladies and gentlemen, as they win 5-1 against Providence Catholic. We'd like to thank everyone who helps us with this. Thank you, Athletic Director, Mr. Ostro, Sponsor, Mr. Caputo, Activities Director, Mr. Chaveria, and big thanks to Marcin Yannick and Andrew Leonardson for helping out today. As for me, Faris Cashlin, thank you for tuning in on HSHSN. Goodbye.